Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So I'm back now, and if you're new here, my name is Ade Damola. If you haven't met me, my name is Ade Damola, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here again. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell beside it so that you can always get notified every time I drop a new video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something that I would refer to as sometimes you don't even know it's going to happen to you, but then it just happens. As you can already see from the title of the video, we will be talking about I've just lost my job. So, what should I do? Maybe you have just lost your job. I know we're still in the COVID era where like every day people are losing their jobs and things are happening and you're not even expecting that you're going to be out of job and you're just wondering, okay, so now what do I even do? If you're in that situation, see, it's time to snap out of it because I have been in that situation as well and I've been able to snap out of it and there are some things that helped me to transition into the point where I was able to get another job. And so we're not here to do pity party anymore. We're here to look out for the things that we need to now do. So I'll share with you 5 things that you should do if you have just lost a job. Um, I've lost my job 1, 2, 3, and maybe more than that, to be honest. And every of the stages, they were different. Every of the phases when I lost my job, there were different reactions to it. And I would say the last time, which was very recent when I lost my job, was when I was able to like really understand the things I was supposed to be doing, even though I had lost my job. And these things really helped me in transitioning till when I was able to get a new job. I'm going to be sharing that tips with you in this video. First thing I would be telling you is that you should take a break. Taking a break can be a very silly or unwanted advice. But the honest truth is, taking a break can be the best advice in the long run because it helps you to relax yourself, it helps you to understand the situation that has just happened, and it helps you to not just rush into looking out for a job or something to do like almost immediately while you're not even able to understand the situation that you are in. So taking a break helps you to understand all of these things and it helps you to be able to transition into the other thing we're going to be talking about right now. And when I say take a break, I don't mean okay, take the whole year off and say I want to take a break. I don't want to look for a job again. I don't want to do anything. I just want to take a break. I want to go on the situation. Taking a break is taking like maybe if 1 week works for you, fine. If 2 weeks work for you, fine. If 3 weeks work for you, fine. If a month works for you, that's very fine. I said a month because I remember when I moved back to Nigeria and it wasn't easy for me to get a job. It was hard. While I was trying to get a job, or before I moved, I told myself, okay, I needed a break. I told myself I needed 3 months break to relax and to just get myself together. But the thing is, before even 3 months, I was already pushing out my CVs again because I think I already got tired of actually taking a break. I knew that I was ready to start looking out for a job again. So it may not be up to 3 months, and maybe a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks would help you to relax and get yourself to understand the situation. You know, just get away from everything that has to do with the fact that you have just lost your job. I know it's a very difficult time to be in. I've been there, like I said. But then the honest truth is, taking this break would help you to get yourself back to that mood of even when you want to start applying for a job. So the second thing I would ask you to do is to accept the new reality. Accepting the new reality is a time for you to fully embrace the fact that okay, I've lost my job. What are the things I need to do now? You might even have to write out the things that you now want to do as a result of the job that you have lost or as a result of you trying to plan ahead to get some. So this is a time for you to use that situation to improve on yourself. Like I said, it's a time where you're trying to understand what you did wrong or what went wrong in the place you have worked. And that's for those of you who maybe you were asked to leave the organization as you're in for some reasons I don't know. Or it's a time for you to look out for those things that you need to improve on, or those things that you think you still really need to work on that would help you even when you get another better job. So the second thing I'm saying to you is to accept that new reality that you have lost your. Number three thing I'll be telling you after you have been able to accept the new reality is that you should find your passion. Now, I'm saying find your passion. This might sound like a cliche, but it's not, because this is a period where you have accepted the fact that okay, I've lost my job. There is still something within you that you can do within that period of time when you are still trying to look for a job. So this is what I would say is your passion, something that you enjoy doing, something that if somebody wakes you up and says, "Would you like to do this thing?" It's something that you really, really, really have interest in doing. This is a period where you're trying to find your passion, things that you enjoy doing, things that make you happy. I remember the last time that in recent time when I lost my job, I found so many things about me that I wanted to do. As a matter of fact, it was during that period that I started this YouTube channel. And during that period, I had so many business ideas that I wanted to do. I couldn't do everything, but along the line, I was able to execute some of them. So that's why I'm saying this is a period where having accepted the new reality, having taken a break, you're now in the period where you're looking within. You're not just looking out for a job and saying, okay, just want to get a job. You're looking out for that thing that you enjoy doing. That even while you are applying for jobs, you are still doing that thing that you enjoy doing. So it's a period where you find your passion. And having found your passion at this time, it's now a time where you can now turn that your passion into an income. I know that depending on whatever level you are in, when you lost your job, you can start doing something with your passion. I found out during that period that I really needed to start my YouTube channel. I began to enjoy, talking to the camera. I began to enjoy doing video editing. I began to enjoy doing different things that I had not done in a very long time, or that I had not even done at all. So there's a time where you find those things that you really enjoy doing, and in the long run, if you wish, you can turn those things into an income while you're still applying for jobs, or you can actually start using those things to be your regular source of income. Your job. Of my recent experience of losing a job, is or any, I never really felt very down or tired or frustrated or having or not having hope that I was going to get something else. It was a period where I felt so much peace in my heart because I found a way around having to just rush into the market and start looking out for jobs again. I had peace in my heart that I was going to get something. I didn't know where I was going to get it from, but I knew that I was going to get something. And during this period, I was just enjoying that passion that I have found, that I had found within me. I found so many things that I didn't know I had within myself until that period where I refer to as a break for me when I lost my job. So the third thing I'm saying to you is this is the time that you will be able to find your passion if you look at it from the very positive angle that it's a time for you to take a break. It's a time for you to understand the situation that has happened, and it's a time for you to find a passion in something that has been inside of you that you have not been able to find. Okay, so number four thing I would be telling you to do in this is to acquire a skill. Now, having said find a passion, that you can turn that passion into an income. So you can find something that you really enjoy doing, but you're not very skillful in that thing. Maybe you don't have all of the knowledge that is required for you to be an expert in that thing that you're doing. I would say find somewhere you can perfect that skill. For me, having started my YouTube channel, I didn't even have before starting my YouTube channel, I didn't understand anything I had to do with editing. video editing. I had a bit of experience about, using Canva, picture editing and all of that, but I didn't really understand how to use video editing. It was during this period I learned that skill. I had to watch a lot of videos. I had to watch so many videos on how to just perfect that skill. And that's the same thing I'm saying. So maybe you found your passion in design, in design or writing or whatever it is. It's a time for you to also, there's so many resources on YouTube, there's so many resources on Coursera that are free, and there's so many resources on Udemy, even LinkedIn. So many platforms where you can learn all of these things for free. And it's not even only peculiar to educational things. There's sometimes I can actually learn things like I said, I keep going back to video editing. As an example, you can get all of these things free online. All you have to do is just search for it, and I'm sure that. So this is a time where you are, getting yourself acquainted with that skill that you already found a passion in. And if you're not, maybe you need to attend a physical class. Maybe you don't like all of the online experience, or you just want to attend physical classes. This is a time for you to also enroll for those things that you already enjoy doing. Having been able to, enroll for that skill that you think you want to do. Start telling people about what you sell. You're the only one that can sell yourself. It doesn't matter how close you are to anybody, your friends, your family, whoever, they wouldn't sell you the way you would sell yourself. So this is a time when you have been able to acquire the skill. You're now very good at it. It's a time for you to start telling people that, see, this is what I do. These are the things I can do for you. And this is a way you also get new clients and customers. And in the long run, it's a way for you to even start doing something for yourself. If you look back from how we started, from the number one thing we talked about to the second to the third and to this fourth thing that we're talking about, you realize that by the time you take all of these steps, you are not wallowing in that sorrow of you have lost your job. You're taking a step forward, you're moving on, and it's in this period where you are trying to understand that you also have something within you that you need to offer. You never know how those jobs will come. For me, the job came for me at a very unexpected time. And like I said, I had the most peace of mind at the last time I lost, or at the last time I stopped working in the place where I was. I didn't have that anxiety of, I just want to get out there, because at this period of time, I knew what I wanted. So the thing about you losing your job is, you can get to the point where, and that's why I said taking a break, you get to the point where you just want to apply for any job that comes. And that's the bad thing about just trying to push yourself into the market again to start applying for jobs. It wouldn't give you an idea of the kind of environment that you want to work. Maybe you worked in a very good environment, you lost your job, that's a plus for you. But for people who have worked in an environment that isn't so friendly for them, I would say it's a time for them to reevaluate the kind of places they want to work. I saw this thing about somebody saying people no longer want to, people no longer jump into jobs because they just want to work. People look out for other things like, their sanity, um, what the environment, the work culture, and all of those things. So if you're the type organization, maybe you've had bad experience in one organization, it's a time for you to now begin to write out your values, those things that work for you in the organization that you want to work for. It's a time where you know that, no, I don't want only salary. Even though I am in need of the salary, my sanity is also something that I'm fighting for. So all of these things I have mentioned would help you to be able to understand the next things that you have to put in place for yourself. So the last thing I will share with you, or the last thing I will say to you, is that you should stay very positive and be very kind to yourself. Okay? There are some things that as humans we don't even have control over that. People lose their jobs, Things happen to people that they never thought would happen to them. But the only thing that you can do for yourself is to remain positive in that situation. It can sound very, saying it sounds easy, but I know it's not easy when you're in that situation. And that's why I'm encouraging you today, because I was in that situation, or I've been in that situation not once, not twice. I would say three major times, but I know there are more than three times that I've been in the situation where I've been out of job. The last situation I was in was very positive for me because it helped me to really understand the process and to be able to even get something positive out of that situation. So I would say stay positive, be very kind to yourself, in as much as everybody is talking and asking you, okay, what's the situation, what's the story, and you're just feeling very down, spoken, having talked about the things that you should do. It's very important that you ensure that this is very paramount, that you stay very kind to yourself and stay very positive, that regardless of whatever is happening around you, you're going to get something better. And while you're still working on those jobs or those skills or those passion that you have found, you're positive that a job or something better that you're looking out for will surely come to you. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys in this video today. I hope that you were able to learn few things from my experience and from what I've been able to share with you regarding what you should be doing if you are in a position whereby you have just lost your job, or if you're in a position whereby you have to resign or something happened and you just have to wait to get another job. I hope these few steps I have been able to share with you, or I hope these few things I've been able to share with you will help you in order to be able to transition properly. And I hope that you are able to get something very good very soon. Thank you guys for watching this video to the very end if you did. And I will see you guys in my next video. But before that, do well to click on the subscribe button if you haven't, and click on the notification bell beside it so that you can always get notified every time I drop a new video. Thanks guys, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.